Hello everyone, my name is Sean. Today, I am going to say the summary book title is First Greek Myth, Odysseus and the Wooden Horse. So now, let's start. So I'm going to tell you the story and then I'll tell you my favorite part and the interesting part. Okay? Great! First Greek Myth, Odysseus and the Wooden Horse by Xavier Parato, illustrated by Jan Lewis. Cast list. Odysseus, a clever and brave soldier. Queen Helen, a beautiful queen. There was once, long ago in Greece, there was a beautiful queen called Helen. She lived in a huge palace with maids to look after her and a king to adore her. One day, Helen ran by falling in love with the Trojan prince, Paris. The king sent a large army by the leader of great Odysseus. After 9 years of fighting, every man of Odysseus' soldier wanted to give up fighting and go home. But Odysseus wanted to try one more time. Odysseus pulled out a screw and opened it and put it on the table. Then he called all his soldiers. A wooden horse with wheel? Are you going mad? Asked one of his generals. It's good enough, said Odysseus. It is big enough for 50 men. And also, after the Trojans are curious, they'll get the horse into the city, and at night time, open the lid while everyone is asleep. Then I'll get the gate opened. Then I'll get Queen Helen, get her into the wooden horse, quickly get the wooden horse rolling up, and then she'll be back to Greece. Somehow if she doesn't scream. Well, it's worth a try, but it might be risky. Everyone knew that Odysseus' plans never worked. Well, might be some try. Okay, build a horse over that hill so the Trojans can't see you. After a week, the horse was ready. Then at night time, one of Odysseus' soldiers pushed the horse to the Trojans. Then the person who pushed the horse went into the horse. Then the next morning, everyone saw the horse, and they were about to have to if they have to decide to drop it into the cliffs to the sea or bring it into the city for a closer look and celebrate. They choose to bring it into the city and celebrate. So the Trojans brought the horse into the city and celebrated with music and singing. Then at nighttime, when Odysseus didn't hear a single word, he checked it and then he said, "We're in the city. Now let's go down." So then all of the 50 soldiers went out, and then they looked for Queen Helen. They found they found the main gate to Queen Helen's place, and then they got Queen Helen, got her inside the wooden horse, and then got the wooden horse running, and then they went back to Greece, happily ever again. Well, after time has passed, the king forgot about Helen, but Odysseus was remembered as a hero forever. So this is the end of the story. And also, let me tell you the interesting part. The interesting part was that about this creaking thing, the plank getting creaked, and also the place, and also when they built the wooden horse, it was very, very crazy. Well, it was very crazy about a way to build a horse. But also the great crazy one is when the Queen Helen, all queens are happy to live in their castle, but Queen Helen was not happy to live in the castle, so she ran after another prince in another land. That's crazy! So now,
어떤 게 제일 괜찮았어?
and now, let me tell you the place, my favorite place. So, my favorite one's about the wooden horse. Number 1, the wooden horse is gigantic. Number 2, the wooden horse can have 50 soldiers in it. Number 3, the wooden horse is a good trick to trick your enemies in battle. Number 4, only using the wooden horse only in wars and emergencies. So this is the end of the video, and I hope you're enjoying time hearing this video, and also I hope we can read together again about the wooden horse. And also I like you guys, and I have a question to you. What does the wooden horse use? The wooden horse is used to trick Odysseus, the Greece's enemies, to capture Queen Helen back to Greece. And also, I'll see you next time in my other books. Bye!